Alright, hello and welcome to my first video on this YouTube channel. I just wanted to go over my squads and the cards in my club, as well as talk about some SPCs, because I've been having a lot of fun with this game, honestly. And I was like, why not turn this into like YouTube videos for the fun of it? So starting off with this team, because I actually have two teams currently. I made both of the teams, I want to say 2-3 days ago, right before I went to bed, and I haven't been able to play since. So there's two teams that I'm thinking about running. Not sure which one I'll run with yet. For the most part, up until this point, for the last month and a half, because I started playing Ultimate Team a month and a half ago, I've been running 4-4-2. I don't know why. Like, I just feel like the formation to me, it just feels right? I've tried other formations. I've tried, I think it's like 4-2-3-1. I've tried 4-4-3. I've tried, I think, a 4-1-2-1-2. And I don't know. The 4-4-2 for me feels good. And I'll get into the other formation. My other team is a different formation. I'll get into that a little bit. But yeah, for the most part, I've just been playing 4-4-2. Now, this team, for the most part, what you'll see is my center backs will have Rafa Marquez and Gabriel. And then my goalkeeper is Alisson. He's by far my best goalkeeper. I wasn't here. I was here at the tail end of the Casillas SPC, so I didn't really get to finish him at all because I did not have anything in my club, no fodder. But yeah, this is what my center backs and goalkeeper are looking like for this team, which changes a little bit for reasons in the other team. But yes, Brooks, who I ended up getting from an SBC, and Antonia Silva in this her foot birthday card, and both of them have disgusting pace. The only thing that I'm a little worried about, because I haven't tried out this team, like I said earlier, is Brooks' defending and physical is kind of low, 81 and 83. When you compare that to the rest of the defensive line, 93 defending, 91 physical, 93 defending, 92 physical, 90 defending, 91 physical. So that's the only thing I'm a little unsure of, because I believe she's a attacking player. Like if you look at her, positions, left mid striker, left wing. She has decent stats, but defending and physicality are not necessarily her strongest ones, so to speak. So that's my back line. Now in the midfield, Pirlo was actually the first icon I've ever gotten in any FIFA. I got him from an SBC, and yeah, he's been a mainstay in my club. I probably won't ever switch him out unless I get something ridiculously better. Has to be leagues above Pirlo, just because he holds a special place in my heart. I have an engine card on him, and these are his stats. I like using him in free kick situations. He's actually scored a handful of free kicks for me using this dead ball plus. So having him on the team is really nice. I packed a Billy recently. The funny part is she replaced Buffon. I have a Buffon center mid card, which is wild if you think about it. But if you look on the right, the stats are all really they're just better for the most part, other than defending and physicality. So having her in my club is kind of nice. I don't necessarily have too much to say of her, but I will say when you have to hawk down their attackers when they're getting into your attacking third, or pushing forward, she's actually really nice to have, and her stats would suggest that, right? On the right, I have Saka. So this is a Saka that I had. I think his base card's 87, I believe. I evoed him to an 89, and then after turning him into that 89, I then did the Goat Talk evo to make him a 92, and this made his card look like this. I actually, for the most part, just did the evo because I liked how the card looked. But yeah, he has 5-star skill moves, technical plus, trickster plus, which I'm not sure were on his base card, but I believe trickster plus was part of one of the evos that I did. I could be wrong. But yeah, super cool card to have. It looks really dope. And 91 pace, 82 physical. I think something I realized too is that when I did the evo, his stamina jumped up to 99, which is really nice to have. Having high stamina on my players when I'm running them into the floor, trying to win games. It is really nice to have. So cool card on the right. Now on the left, this is a card I have not gotten to try out yet. This is Ansu Fati's SBC card for the showdown. So there's gonna be an El Clasico happening, and whoever wins that gets an upgrade to their card. I chose Ansu Fati over Arda Güler, mostly because the price to finish the Arda Güler card is insanely high compared to this card. And on top of that, I don't know, if I had to choose one card off of just the eye test, or Ansu Fati's stats like pretty nice. 94 dribbling, 97 pace, has an 88 shot, which could be better. And the physicality is not necessarily there, but like Tiki Taka plus, you have Rapid plus. It was kind of hard to like not want to go for this card, and it was the cheaper of the two options. So I'm very I'm appreciative of that fact, right? But yeah, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, and I have yet to play with him, so he's actually a card that I can't really talk about yet. But in the future, I probably will maybe make some sort of update because this looks like a nice card to use. Now up top, Del Piero. Honestly, I tried him out. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about him. The stats would suggest he's really good, but I feel like maybe it's because it's like I could be wrong. I had more fun playing with Zola up top over Del Piero, but Zola's stats are not as good as Del Piero's stats. And so, I don't know, it would suggest Del Piero would be better to play with, but I just felt like Zola was just nicer. Like Zola, to me, like I felt like he would make the runs that I needed him to, and he would be in the right place when I needed him to be there. So Del Piero is somebody that, like, I'm not too sure about it. I might trade him out and like continuously try stuff. Will admit, when I was playing with Zola, I was getting out of like Division 7, Division 6. I peaked at Division 5. And so maybe the competition was better, and I just haven't played with Zola against better competition. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about Del Piero. Might sub him out. Somebody I probably will get in. Doumbia has been my best player by far. This, like, since getting that Roma trio cards, I was like, even before I evoed him to the 90 card, he was the only person that I was like, let me like he was my strongest player. Even as I think he was rated 82. His like base card, I think. I was just like, yeah, let me evo him because he was that good, and he has been phenomenal. My best player by far, and I'll show you guys the stats that will suggest that. But I will get him back into the team. The question for me is, I wanted to try these two because I was like, I need to pair him with somebody up top, and I'm just not sure who yet. So Sun is the other card that I haven't really used too much. If you were to look at my stats, I've only played 10 games with him, have scored 2, assisted 4, and for me that like I was playing him as a left mid, and to me those are decent stats for 10 games, because I've had other players who don't have like those kinds of stats. It's like, for example, he has 6 goal contributions in 10 games. Oh, this is pretty similar actually, 70 and 110. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried him too much. I have not tried him at striker. But I wanted to figure out who I wanted to put up there because I needed to slide Ansu Fati in the team, so I needed to move Sun up top. And then whoever is good, better between these two will probably end up getting paired with Doumbia. And right now, I'm thinking it'll be Sun and Doumbia, but I'm not sure, and I just want to test a few things out more. But yeah, with the Sun card, 99 physical. This was the pump up evolution. I think he went from like 87 pace to 90. He has 99 physical, like I said before, 93 shot, and 89 dribbling. Right, and I would think, I don't know if I did it in this recording because I messed up the last recording, so I'm now redoing it. But I was wondering, thinking to myself, I was like, I think I can switch these two. And yeah, they still get full chem. But I think one of the reasons I wanted Ansu Fati on the left was because the pace, obviously, but also the dribbling is kind of nice. And I was like, the dribbling would be nice up top too. I like when my strikers have a little bit of like touch on them, like good touch, so that they can like then possess the ball, get forward, right, not give away the ball so easily. And I think a big part of it is also his shot is at 88, whereas Sun's is at 93. So I think I know I did it for pace reasons. I wanted the faster player out on the side, but then also the shot is better on Sun, so why not put him on like up top? I'm actually curious, does Ansu Fati have 99 physical? He has 88, not physical, stamina. He has 88 stamina, so maybe having him on the side might not be the best idea considering he has 99 stamina. Sun does. But yeah, this is my team. I've yet to try out Sun too much and Ansu Fati. The rest of my team, for the most part, it's pretty solid. Actually, I also have not tried out the backs. I've not played a game, I think, with Brooks. Yeah, have not played a single. Tonya Silva, I played with some because she was, funnily enough, one of my first birthday cards in the game. But getting chem with her was kind of hard in the beginnings. Then I have a lot of Liga F players. So, yeah, this team kinda the formation for me has been tried and tested. The players sort of have not. My backs have not. My left mid has not, and then my striker up top, not too sure yet. Now moving on to my other team. This is a team, I call it ESP, for it was supposed to be for España. What ended up happening is I try to fit some La Liga players in there, and then I ended up changing it from there to like make chemistry, right? And so I see now I don't have full chem, and I might try to fix that later on. But this team has the same strikers up top. My cams, because I have cams now instead of like left and right mids, are Abili and Ansu Fati. This one, I'm not too sure how wide they'll end up getting. I think I could change some of the like play styles to make them go a little bit wider, but we'll see in game. My DMs, I moved Marquez up to a DM, and then moved to Eric Garcia, another SBC actually, to the back for chemistry reasons. I'm pretty sure Eric Garcia is in here for chemistry reasons. Let me see. Actually. Oh, that's funny. So Eric Garcia doesn't necessarily need to be on the team. I thought I put him in there for chemistry reasons for Ansu Fati, but also I have Rafa Marquez as a La Liga connection, and the icons probably help too. But yeah, I put Marquez here solely because if I compare these two backs, which, like I said, I thought I needed Eric Garcia for chem reasons. The shot was better on Marquez, and I thought as a DM he's probably more likely to get a shot than a CB. So yeah, why not just put him up here on top of also having like decent stats in the midfield, like if I compared him to Pirlo. Other than the shot, the passing could be better, and the dribbling could also be better. But defending and physical, I think if you can stop any sort of counter attack, I'll be okay, right? So that's why I put him there. But I might change a couple things. These two, especially if I can have Marquez at the back and then find a different center defensive mid that'll give me full chem, then I'll probably go for that. I ended up putting McCabe and Ben White as right backs. I'm pretty sure I did it for chemistry reasons, but I'm gonna have to try to figure something out because I don't think I should be having. Oh, that works. All right, so yeah, I guess my backline will be a bunch of English league players, and then Eric Garcia, even Allison back here, and Gabriel is still here too. But yeah, these are both of the teams that I am running. In my club, I have some other players that are kind of nice, but don't use too much for the most part for not looking at loans. These are the cards that I've gotten. Zara Emery, I think I packed from a guaranteed Foot Birthday Immortals like pack, something like that. Kelly also, I think it was my first guaranteed Foot Birthday card. Davies, I ended up evoing his inform. But yeah, for most of these cards they're either SBCs like Catarina Macario, or they were objective cards. And then some of them I would pack from like, guaranteed packs. But like I think Odobert was like an objective. Pedro maybe also an objective. Ho I think was an SBC. Could be wrong about that. But yeah, this is my club. These are my squads. I'm gonna try and play with these players and see what it's like, because I made so many changes to my team recently to add in Ansu Fati that I can't necessarily tell you how this will work out. But yeah, I'm excited. And if you have any questions, please let me know down below, and I will probably play some games and post them. So I'll see y'all next time.